Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 23 Brighton Career Mode. And the first game we're going to play today, it's a big game. It's against Manchester City, who in real life beat Inter Milan and secured the treble. Of course, they're partying, having fun. Good for them, Jack Grealish. I don't know. I don't know about him at the moment. I think right now we're glorifying the fact that he drinks so much and getting televised. I don't think that is right. There's no problem drinking, on your own, but the fact that showing that kind of behavior, it's something that I would think it's a little bit over the line. And there's a photo. Kyle Walker and Phil Foden were carrying him out of the hotel while they're going back to the airport. So I mean, it's good to celebrate, but at the same time, I just don't think that whatever Jack Grealish was doing, publicly, I think it's a little bit too much. I'm not against the celebration whatsoever, but again, it's all about the awareness. It's all about drinking responsibly and not letting any younger generation to be admired with the way how his behavior is at. First game against Man City. Within 25 minutes, we have made the score 2-1. It's kind of a back and forth game. Sesko with the goal again. What we're trying to do in the FA Cup. Obviously, we really want to win it. Of course, last season we lost to Spurs, in the final, I believe so. It was not good, to be honest. I thought, that was our one-way ticket to get the Europa League qualification. But that didn't happen. Instead, we sat down and went back down to the Conference League, which is fine. I'm sure this is pretty much where we meet our level. But speaking of meeting with our level, what is going on? Where are all these goals coming from? 4-1 already in the first half, and later on, Kim Min-jae gives up a penalty. Again, it looks very, very soft. I'm not quite sure if that's a penalty or not. Yes, actually, it is a penalty. Again, something that I don't understand this game is when you try to make a tackle after they put up a shot. When you're trying to make a sliding tackle, every time they get, taking a shot, your intention was to pretty much block the shot, not taking out the players. But in the game, obviously, when you put out, a tackle, they assume that you are, they assume that you want to take out the players. But, I'm trying to do a block shot, to be honest. But Haaland converted that penalty into a goal. Later on, Gilhar with another goal. I don't know. I kind of lost count. I kind of lost count who scored, this goal and that goal. But all I know is that right now we are entering to the eighth goal thriller. 64 minutes in, Simicon. I don't understand what is going on with that goal. No idea. Simicon hits the bar, and then it ricocheted off the bar. It landed in between one of the defenders, and somehow the goal just, we just score out of nowhere. Look at this goal right here. All over the place. Man City keep taking the shot, but for some reason, the ball wasn't even clear. Or every time when, they're taking a shot, we blocked it. It falls back to the opposition's hand. But there you go, guys. We win this game. 10-goal thriller against Man City. I'm not quite sure where these goals are coming from, but it's good, I guess. Beating City, not a very tough task, certainly. We are moving on to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Most likely playing against Newcastle, Spurs, or even Chelsea at the moment. But right now, we have to shift our attention away from the FA Cup celebration to the round of 16 against Young Boys. Again, we are on aggregate 5-1 up, so we have quite a lot of room to work around with the team. Players like Pope, Matanovic, Forti, even the youngster that I signed, that I forgot I signed in the January transfer window, will be making an appearance. And for us, certainly we already won this game or won this round of 16. We just need to try not to get anybody injured at the moment. But this is the moment where I start to fear a little bit. Our goalkeeper Piers Nicholas, I don't know his first name, but Nicholas has been giving up a lot of goals as a goalkeeper. I know he's young. I know he is kind of a low-rated player, 18 euros, 74 rated, considerably to be pretty good, to be honest, with that, without rating in that age. But giving up 5 goals for the past 2 games are quite something that we have to talk about or we have to address. But he is still my preferred goalkeeper in terms of going for FA Cup. Certainly not the Conference League, depends on the circumstances. And what a goal by Mateta. Just chested down or thighs it up, and with the acrobatic finish. 2-1 out with an aggregate score 7-2. We know that we have won this game already, but again, we're just trying to keep everybody healthy, trying different types of players, playing different areas. Matanovic right here, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Hits the woodwork and falls right back to Mateta. 3-1. Second goal for Mateta. Again, I really love this player. A little bit lanky, not the quickest player, but certainly has what it takes to be that type of player for Brighton. And right here's the counter attack from us. Matanovic on the left hand side. I don't know where all this burst of pace coming from, but he's dribbling down the line and squares one back to Mateta. Converts that one. 4-1. Aggregate score 9-2. Loving the game. Loving the vibe. 73 minutes in. We still have more goals in the back. Here comes Mateta. Cross it in to Matanovic. Seems to be a very easy goal to concede, but Matanovic has extended the lead right here to 5-1. A hat trick for Matanovic after a long absence for him. Not a hat trick. Actually, Mateta scored a hat trick. Right there, 3 for 3. 3 attempts, 3 goals. And this is what I call efficiency in football. And round of 16 is pretty much clear. Yeah, we are definitely one of the favorites to win the Conference League with we scored 10 goals just with 2 rounds. That sums it up with our squad. But in the league, we are not quite at where we are, sitting at 6. But we're 2 points away from top 4, or securing that top 4 spot. Actually, we needed that with the squad that we have, with the rating. I think it will be fair to kind of correspond with the gameplay and also the rating of the players. And right here, Everton away from home. Close check again. Spread it out to the left-hand side. Gilhard, good move by Sesko. Everybody just making good runs. On the left to the middle, everybody making diagonal runs from across defensive players. 28 minutes in. Here comes Everton again. Very sloppy defending out of nowhere. Neil Maupay, I hate that guy very much after that incident with Bernd Leno a couple of years ago, or actually 3 years ago. 45 minutes in, with the 1 minute at a time. Here comes Sesko again. A lot of pace and great finish as well. Boom, just like that. Right before halftime, extended we take the lead again, 2-1. Looking to win as many games as possible right now. We have approximately 11 more games to go. Sesko with another goal, another hat trick for Sesko. Apparently, a lot of players on our radar has secured a hat trick in this season, and Sesko becomes another one of them. Mateta did. I am sure Joe Gilhard did the same thing as well. And just like that, looking at the table once again, 51 points, 2 points away from Spurs, but we have a game in hand, sitting at 5th with 51 points, and Spurs have 53 points. And right now, this game could be the makeup game. We are going back at home today against Leicester City. And I have a lot of problem with this Leicester City team. You have Bukayo Saka, you have Gabriel Jesus. So Arsenal, for some reason, if you guys remember, they were sitting at 18th at one point. I'm sure it was the last episode. They're sitting at 18th. And when I was looking at their squad, it was a completely different squad, and I realized they sold Ramsdale, they sold Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Saliba, pretty much all the main players away, and all they have is Declan Rice. And Matt Turner was in goal in that game. And yeah, it's just it's just a very funny way for FIFA to make games like that, or trying to make the games a little bit more weird in a way. 44 minutes in, Saka scores an equalizer. I don't really like the scene, especially when he's not scoring for Arsenal. And Mateta score, it happened 2-1, again, right before the halftime break. And this is what I always like, just scoring an extra goal right before halftime. Gives you a benefit of a doubt in the end. 75 minutes in, here comes Jesus to Joe Willock, another former Arsenal player. And out of nowhere, back to Jesus again. Leaky defending at the back. And we have allowed Leicester City to equalize 87 minutes in. Still looking for that winner. Estupinian to Hlošček. Good dribbling to Matanovic. And looking for a pass to Freneste. Or Fretesi. I forgot his name for a second. And just like that, boom. Last minute winner to secure the win. And right now we are sitting at 4th with 54 points, just 1 point above Spurs. And for Tacey, again, he has been quite quiet after the signing of Gavi. I remember Fatesi was the first signing that I made, if I remember correctly. According to their scouting report in real life, when I first started the series. Just like that, winning all the games today. Very smoothly this episode went. 54 points, sitting at 4th right now, looking for the top 4 spot. Again, we have pretty much everything on the line, trying to get for a top 4, trying to win the Conference League, trying to win the FA Cup at the moment. And Arsenal's doing slightly better. After, I believe, we drew the game. Right now, they kind of get away from the relegation battle. Good for them, but looking at the bottom 3, Bournemouth, Leeds United, Southampton, it's kind of resemblance to the real-life league table in this season. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.